Hey everyone, welcome to Watch It Paint It. In this video, we're just going to take a look at the Mortal Realms Warhammer Age of Sigmar magazine issue number 2. Now, apologies guys if you can't get this because it seems like it's available in the UK and Spain at the moment, something like that. Hopefully it'll go worldwide. It sounds like the first one isn't in the States yet, but fingers crossed for you guys that you do get it. So apologies if this content is of no interest to you guys. Just don't watch the video, guys. This will probably be the last one because, and I'll explain as I go through the video, I'm probably just going to pick up the first 2. I just wanted to run through this because I've picked it up so I can make a little quick video on it, and I may as well because it costs money, so I can do it. Big thank you to all the Patreon supporters and anyone who supports the channel, full stop, guys. Thank you ever so much for being able. Anyone who's on the Patreon, giving a little bit of financial support, big thank you, guys. There's a link below if you'd like to check out Patreon. There's a few rewards, that sort of thing, but it just massively supports the channel and you have my utmost appreciation. Things cost money. I would never have bought this magazine had this YouTube channel not existed and the support that I get, and that not only means that I get to find out that I actually love this stuff, and you'll hear more about that shortly, but you guys might do too. Now, let's talk about this magazine. It's absolutely huge. It still keeps coming in this massive piece of cardboard that takes up more space than my desk. And also, I had to fold it because it's ridiculously hard to carry home. Now, this is issue 2 and it's £5.99. That is £2 lower than the regular price. I think it's going to be £7.99. So, and they did the same with the Warhammer 40k version. The first one was £2.99, the second one's £5.99, and then I think it goes up to that £7.99 full price. Even at £7.99, I think if you want the stuff, or if you want to collect an army or 2, because there's 2 armies in it, I think it's actually value for money. It's cheaper than buying the bits independently, but the first 2 are insane value. The first one, £2.99, is absolutely mental. I looked up the price of those figures afterwards. It's £25 for a box of those 10 ghosts, plus you get 3 sequiturs, and you get a little bit of magazine which teaches you a little bit about it, so whoa. Now this one's not quite as insane. It looks like you get about £8.50 of miniatures. Well, the RRP's £10, but I can see them for £8.50. You get a starter brush, which, what, a quid? I don't know how much they are, I didn't even look. And then you get a pot of paint, which is about £4.50. So you're still going to get yourself like £15 worth of content for £6 plus a magazine, so that we'll see what that is. So let's get rid of the plastic so there's not this annoying reflection. I haven't actually looked at any of this yet. I just got rid of the cellophane because you guys know what that sounds like opening, and just opened this so I could reach it more easily. Now in this one, I don't know how you pronounce this. You get the Myrmorn Banshees, so you get 4 of those, and that's what's on this sprue here. So there's 4 Banshees you get to make up, and the instructions will be in here no doubt on how to do it, but let's have a look at this first. So again, you get these textured 3D bases, which are just going to make them look insanely good. They're really easy to build. These push fit. They look it. Can't see the pegs though, but I can see lots and lots of holes. Where's the pegs? I think that's a peg, isn't it? So yeah, push fit again, nice, quick and easy and simple. I built all those ghosts. It took no time whatsoever, and there was 10 of those. And I built the sequiturs as well. It's probably like an hour for the lot, if that, and it was enjoyable and easy. Now you also get, as I mentioned, a starter brush. I've never really found out if this is any good. I would say it's rubbish, but I painted some super glue, so I can't really tell if I mean, it looks a bit, it doesn't look like it's got a fine point, does it? And it is just a starter brush, but some people might just be entering the hobby from this magazine, which is great. So fair play to Games Workshop, getting people into it, into a hobby, giving them everything they need to begin. You also get a pot of Corax white, which is that just neat white? Is that plain white? Or do they have a matte white? I can't remember because you guys know I don't use that much Citadel paint, but it's never hurts anyone to have a pot of white paint, right? Like we use white, black, white, brown, probably like the 3 most, but black and white is probably the most too. So £4.50 that would normally cost me. So that's nearly the full price by itself. And then you get the magazine, and we'll have a flick through, see what's in here. And so it tells you a bit about the Banshees, which is great because I don't know anything about these things. And I noticed it said Nagash. Isn't this the skeleton horde, which was actually my favourite until I found out about the Night Haunts. So now I'm all about the Night Haunts. It tells you, oh, you get some pamphlets. As always, you know, the idea is that you pick up the first cheap subscription, first cheap issues, and then you're going to subscribe and get the rest. But looking at it, and I don't know for a fact, but it looks like you're going to save money if you were interested in that. And I should mention, this is not affiliated with Games Workshop in any way. I paid for this magazine. I paid for the other one. They're not sponsoring it. It's just exciting. It's just interesting. So I thought I'd flip through it. Tells you how to build them. Gives you loads of fluff. It's going to tell you how to paint Citadel miniatures. Well, just subscribe to this channel, guys. Explain some tools. Nice, how to get paint on your brush. That's good. Tells you that, because the pots are unusual to me, but obviously I've used them before. Explain some base coats, finished models, banshees, and then some more fluff, and then oh, the fight continues. So it looks like, yeah, I used the sequiters from the first magazine, which, by the way, I painted one. I painted it on stream. If you guys didn't see that, you can check it out. It's quite a long stream. I'm just really chilling, but that's how he came out by the end. I'm pretty happy with that for the first one I've ever painted. And if you didn't know the stream was up, guys, hit subscribe, get notifications, that sort of thing on upcoming live streams. And then, yes, it explains a bit more about how to play them. So the magazine's really breaking it down, which is great. I actually played Beastgrave the other day, and I used the really simple rules, and in fact found it like quite easy to take these tiny little bites into learning a game. And it looks like this magazine's going to teach you one, 2, 3 bites, that sort of thing. So for definitely bring out 4 in the shops, because I'm still picking this. I picked this one up in a random newsagents that I was just walking past, and they happened to have it, so I snapped it up. Now, the reason I say this is probably the last one, so apologies if you're not interested in this, but it will probably ending here. I'm just not that interested in the Stormcast. Like, I've got these miniatures, I think, already in a different set, and then I think I've probably even got that gold. So I'm sure, like I said, I think this is still probably good value, £8. It's probably, like I said, this is going to be £4.50, so it's decent value again. Now I might tag back in for issue 4, TBD. I'll go and check the prices. It's £8. You get a large battle mat, which might be useful, and you get 4 of whatever these are, but they're more ghosts, and I'm just loving the ghosts. And you also get some of that oxide. And I already own that oxide, but it is a useful paint that I'll demonstrate some at some point that I've been painting some of them with. Now, guys, if you're doubting, which I'm sure you're not, how much I've really enjoyed painting that first one, check out these guys. You know, I've painted these for no reason. I'm not playing the game. I just thought I'd take one for a spin. And then not only have I painted one, I've painted 8 of the 10 already, which is phenomenal for me. I normally take a lot longer to paint things. Bit of string from making some base scenery. So here you go. You can check out the ghosts. So if you can't get the magazine and you've never painted this, I would actually recommend grabbing some ghosts. You can pick up 10 of these, like I said. They are quite expensive. They're £25 in the UK. I'm sure it's $30 or something in the States, but I thoroughly enjoyed these. These are the hotness for me. These are my favourite things I've painted in a very long time. So that's why I picked up the second magazine, so I get some more ghosts. So there's all sorts of different ones. You'll have to let me know what your favourite colour is. So I went for painting them all uniquely, and each one of them's a different shade of, what would you say, etherealness? I'm not quite sure. I've got some more just drying over here, which I was painting earlier today, so I've got an orangey one. I've got all sorts of different, in fact, I'll show you them all so you guys can pick your favourite colours and let me know below. But another yellow and a different shade of orange. So I've got 3 different shades of purples, oranges, yellows, blues, greens. Generally enjoyed it, guys. And if you aren't lucky enough to be able to get that first magazine, and I think it's already out of the shops. I think that was it. It's gone now, even in the UK, unless you're lucky enough to get it back ordered. And if you do subscribe, you can back order it. So there's that option. But you can just paint these, and I'll put a link in the description below so you can pick up just these 10 ghosts if you're interested, because I will be showing you some tutorials 2 different ways. I think I'll probably, unless you guys convince me to do a different video, I'll probably do this blue one if you like it. This I just used army painter colours, nothing else. And then this version's the sort of Citadel version. So there's the 2 options. I'll hopefully go through that. Give me some support below if you would like to see tutorials on there. They do not take very long. It's like 10 minutes ago, something like that. It's thoroughly enjoyable though. But yeah, I'll put some links. There'll be affiliate links to pick up these. So if you do fancy them and you do want to support the channel and just picking them up through those links, massively appreciate it. Anyway, guys, probably the last video on the Mortal Realms Warhammer Age of Sigmar magazine. Thank you all ever so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.